This is how I created my animated feature for the special effects unit. I did the animation the same way I did it for the previous model of digital animation, in which I made my animation in Procreate and then I composed it in Animate. Then in this case, because I needed to use the special effects or After Effects, and because Animate doesn't allow you to have a clear background, I use a green screen or simple green solid background against all my animation features, so that I could then import the MP4 into After Effects and delete it by using keying, and so that I could get the transparency and build a 3D background in After Effects by using simple components as solids and shapes over the MP4 that I have originally exported into After Effects. Green screen was something I did not expect that I would be using, but when I realized that I was gonna have to, I was actually quite happy that we had learned it in class. And the other element that I really was eager to learn to do during the special effects unit was 3D backgrounds. And in a 3D space, which I knew was something that could be done in After Effects and was one of the new features that they were promoting. And you can kind of see me now doing them in the way I try to arrange those solids into being this type of like dead end alley, which basically allows you to have an image that instead of you only having 2 axes, it has 3, like you having a proper 3D space. Other of the effects that I used for this was the change color, which was quite helpful because after I had created the solids and I started importing them, I realized, actually I need a more bluish kind of color palette because it's raining and the color palette I had was not really for the rain. So instead of having to create more shapes, I could just change the color with the effects, and it felt like a nice cheat to know and to be able to apply that I did enjoy. And then for the rain, it was actually kind of simple as well, and I was very happy to be able to have time to play with the effects of a special effects, especially because I'm gonna assume that once you start working you don't really get that much time to playing with it. The way I created the rain is that I created a solid in which I put on the top so that it will be over everything, and to that solid I apply my effect of this rain that you will see me shortly start to apply. And then I had to change it so that instead of being into that solid, it will be transparent in the composition. And I was also able to change things like the opacity of the rain, the velocity, how much wind I wanted, which kind of made the rain tilt down slightly, and I was also able to play with the depth of the rain, which I was quite happy with, because something I did not want it to have was a rain that looked flat. I wanted the rain to have a certain depth, and I was quite pleased to find out that there was actually a way that I could play with this depth of these particles in After Effects. I would say that overall I did succeed on making something I was pleased with. I did created everything I proposed myself to do, which I was kind of surprised. I did had a big moment of doubt and fearing that, what if I'm not doing something good enough? But then I realized, well, no, and then I imported all my MP4 into After Effects, and I realized, oh no, I'm actually using a lot of effects and I'm applying them properly.